Two lovely individuals from Mumbai came together in matrimony on Jan 24th, 1969. Santosh Kumar Shourie, a graduate from Jai Hind College of Science, Mumbai, and a food and dairy technologist from Karnal University. He loved to play cricket, cards, and read books. Anita Narula, a BA and B.Ed from St. Xavier's College, Mumbai, and an MA English from Annamalai University. She was fond of reading, did some modeling contracts, was in Sea Cadets, and quite enjoyed sports. Some of you would have attended their wedding in Mumbai. I know it was attended by the then Governor of Maharashtra, Dr. P.V. Churian. And I believe one person who was not happy with the entire marriage ceremony was Vikul. He was 2 years, so he got to sit on daddy's ghodi and absolutely believed he was marrying mum, and it was not bad. On 9th November, a delightful 9-pound Swati was born. On 28th August, I was born, and I guess that completed the family. Dad, being from the prestigious Karnal University, where only a select number qualify and graduate, he enjoyed a very happy and successful career spanning over nearly 35 years, wherein he has worked with Nestle, Larsen & Toubro, Indodan, Dalmia, Dempo Dairy, and Milk Food. Well, Dad did change a couple of jobs, and to our delight, we got to see, stay, and visit quite a few cities in India. To add to this, since Dad was associated with food and dairy industry, we always had slabs of chocolate and tons of ice cream stacked in our freezer. I remember when we were in Hoshiarpur living in the complex of the dairy plant, the bungalow had a beautiful sprawling lawn where Dad got a real high swing put for us. And there was an awesome kitchen garden, and it was a complete delight and adventure for us. We could see the Himalayas from our bedroom window, which was also a real pretty sight. We moved from Hoshiarpur to Kota, and we got a chance to live with Dadaji, Dadima, Sudhir Chachaji, and Atul Chachaji. Again, those were fun times with Atul Chachaji getting our undivided attention for all his superhero stories. And Dadaji had his one and only favorite story to tell at the dining table. Those were definitely good times, and we all have lovely memories of that time. We moved from there to a lot of places, Belgaum, Goa, and a couple more, and finally Delhi. Mum, Dad settled here in Delhi, and to our delight, we had Stuti, Praful, Kshitij, and Shweta. And for every little holiday coming up, we always ended up together, which was always super fun. In fact, looking back, hats off to our Bua, and I have great respect for Bua to have never lost her patience with nearly 15 to 20 kids to handle at any given point of time, along with a full day of work at the clinic. Being in Delhi, Kota was not too far off, and having Guncha and Tincha over was just adding to the gang, and it was a complete delight. So in Delhi, Dad quit his corporate life at the peak of his career and moved on to establishing his own consultancy in food and dairy. He set up numerous turnkey projects for various companies like Wokhard, JKN Industries, and a couple more whose names I'm not really familiar with. He was also an external examiner for his Karnal University. Mum, on the other hand, had been teaching in various schools across cities. She started with the motive of keeping herself busy and active, only to achieve exemplary literary and academic heights in the education field. She finally retired as assistant professor from Lingaya's University. She is at present senior consultant for English language and literature for textbook publishing houses for school boards. She has been a trainer in soft skills and for the IELTS and the TOEFL exams. And she has recently authored the course book for the Cambridge board for class 8, which is being prescribed for this year in the schools for 2018 and 19. Though she has retired, she is still currently teaching in an international school in Greater Noida as head of Department of English. And with her levels of energy, I'm sure her list of achievements and accolades will continue to add up. Being two highly individualistic people with strong personalities, they followed their dreams, lived fairly independent lives, and somewhere that got rubbed off on us. We, as their children, got the privilege of being groomed to be highly independent with a fine balance of parental restrictions and securities. I do not remember ever taking any sort of public transport to the extent we never even traveled by the school bus. And in 12th, I once took special permission for one day to travel by the school bus. When I joined Times of India, Dad bought me a car to commute to work. When Swati came back from Manipal after her postgrad, she started working at Maulana Medical College and Dad bought her a car. Mom had her own car to commute to school and Dad had his own. Looking back, I now realize that gave us an extremely comfortable, luxurious, yet a pretty independent lifestyle. It has been a real privilege and honor to have been daughters to such strong and caring parents. They now move on with their life, Dad leading a retired life and Mom still active in the education field. They're moving out of Delhi after living here for 35 years, enjoying successful careers and seeing their daughters happily married and settled. Swati married Hari and I married Vivek. I'm sure the grandkids Sahana and Anushka have brought their own joy to Dad and Mom. They're now in the process of moving to Hyderabad to be closer to Vivek, Anushka and me, and we all look forward to it. It's been a tough and a pretty bold decision for them to move at this age and from a place where they have lived for 35 years. But we all hope that all of you will continue to keep in touch with Dad and Mom. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed the video. It's been ideated and created by Swati and me. And thank you so much for your patience.